Okay, yeah, I think we can start. Hello, everyone, to weekly webinar of InStat Basketball. My name is Nikita. I'm Global Director of Basketball for InStat. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Um, I'm um, I'm really excited to introduce Bryan George, and I would like to share some a few words about professional experience of Bryan. He's currently head video coordinator and advanced scout for French national team since 2017, and he's responsible for all video breakdowns, international scouting and all aspects of analysis to ensure productive work process. And also, Bryan works in a professional club in the first division of the French league as the head coach assistant for Elan Bernays. Um, and also, he's in charge of player development and video coordinator of European Basket Champions League. Um, uh, Bryan, welcome. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you. Thank you for the opportunity to share your experience with our followers, with international coaches all over the world. And as far as I know, the topic of our today's conversation will be how Instead helped you during World Cup qualification. Yeah, so please tell us your experience. Yeah, this is a really intriguing topic. Welcome.
Hi, hi everybody. Hi Nikita. Thank you for having me. I hope everybody doing well on this difficult time. And like Nikita said, I'm a video analyst, but also a coach. And for me, it's very important to stick with the court to understand players because they are in the center of our world. And in the same time, video analysis give us the step back to understand things you cannot if you're not watching games and analyze statistics. Both of the part of the job are connected, and this is what I want to talk about today. And the topics, to be more specific, of this webinar, it's like you said, how InStat helping me for the World Cup qualification. Is it true? The fact is it true that the French national team got a lot of success on this qualification, and we only lose 2 games, and we qualified the team very early, but it wasn't an easy ride, and everything was new for us. The first thing, the qualification system was new.
Yeah.
We had, yeah, I don't. You talk, Nikita?
Yeah, just
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
like
you agree.
when you said that the qualifying system
Yeah,
was new, yeah,
was
yeah,
new for
I
us.
just
Okay, and we had to deal with the new schedule, and finally we got to rebuild our team because our team is completely different. And the most important thing is that we had to find our workflow. I'm gonna try on these topics to explain you how we organize our work thanks to Instat. So let's begin. The first thing you have to understand is the context of the windows. First of all, like I said, we have to deal with the new schedule. It means play in November, February, and June. So during the season, the regular season. And for me, as a scout, I will have less time to prepare myself and to prepare my analysis. And secondly, we will play without EuroLeague and NBA players, and it's for us it was a huge change, and but also for the certain of our opponents. And finally, team will mostly change their roster on each different windows, and because of the schedule, and player could join or leave their teams. So we had to deal with, and the context, and restart from zero again and again in after each qualification windows. Our groups was composed with Belgium, Bosnia, Russia, Finland, Bulgaria, and Czech Republic. And the target part of my job is now, how can I find teams information? So the last tournament before the qualification windows was the FIBA Eurobasket 2017. And 4 of those teams we will face on our groups are qualify, and 2 are don't. So the first step for me, for my work, was to collect information on this competition, on this specific competition. But the teams are changed, and I will give you 2 examples of that. The first one is it's a Belgian national team and the roster. You can see on this roster, I got a lot of European basketball players like Jonathan Tabou, Van Rossum, Axel Hervel, who already retired, Kevin Sumba, and Maxime Deziel. They play in the professional level and they play in a European level, mostly in Spain. And the team of the qualification are completely changed with 7 new players and only 5 players from the Eurobasket. So the team is completely different. Second example, it's a Russian national team. You can see a bunch of the players play in EuroLeague, like Alexei Shved, Antonov, Vorontsevich, Kulagin, Kurbanov. Mozgov used to play in NBA, and Frinzon. And for the qualification team, qualification windows, same thing, even worse. They play with 8 new players and 4 from Eurobasket. So to resume, like I said, it's a completely new team. So I have to collect, to focus my work on the team information rather than player information, because with the short preparation, the team has to be quickly effective. And my bet is like they have to be ready as quick as possible. They will keep most of the set play, the baseline or the bounce or the defensive rule. So I'm gonna focus on that, on my work. Now I'm gonna explain you my method. And before to talk about my method I used to with this qualification windows, I'm going to talk to you about like I did before I got InStat. So we got a bunch of information, but not very specific like I'm going to explain you with InStat. First of all, we had to do with the FIBA platform. The FIBA platform, it's just a platform who send you game and only competition games. So they don't put some friendly game or games without the competition. And the difficulty and the weakness of this platform, it's they are not very quick to upload and to upload the video. So sometimes I have to wait 1 day and maybe 2 days to get this video. And for me, it's not possible because we play every 2 games on the tournament, and I have to get those information very quickly. The second part, it was the coach exchange, but for that, you have to get a big network of coaching, and the coach has to be available, because if they are not available, they cannot upload the video for you, and you cannot download because you get time, and you have to get a lot of time to exchange. And if you receive information with this thing, you have to give information, and for me, I have to upload videos too and to share information. And sometimes coach doesn't want to share information because it's a competition and between teams, and you don't want to give a weapon to your future opponent. So it was very interesting because you can talk with coach, you can share experience, but sometimes this is not very effective because of the time. And the last one, before InStat, I take the box score in the FIBA website. And in the FIBA website, you can only get the box score, the regular box score you can have on the statistic report, regular statistic report you can have in the game. So you cannot go very far with the analysis. Okay, this is why what I how we used to do before to get InStat, and now with InStat and the more information they give to us with the platform, we got a lot of information. This is a game changer because with InStat, for example, they give you all the games the teams are played, even friendly games, and it's very quick. They send you in the competition. I think you can correct me if I'm wrong, Nikita. I think 30 or 45 minutes after a game, you can have in the platform, and it's available to download the game. And
Yeah, during
yeah,
the
I'm
World
right.
Cup, yeah, you're completely right. Yeah, during the World Cup, we tried really to do our best, and we provided teams, those teams that were subscribed for our services during that period. Yeah, we tried to provide games on live. Almost live, yeah, and after, right after like 30-40 minutes after the game, coaches were able to download the full game, yeah, and a few minutes later, yeah, they were able to watch statistics and watch videos, yeah. But the
Yeah,
full game, yeah, was really available, really quick, so you don't have to wait like until, like
exactly.
Brian said, until FIBA downloads the footage of the full game on the platform, or you don't have to waste time on speaking with other teams, yeah, and asking like, could you share with me the game, yeah, because like there could be different reasons for them not to share, yeah, because like
Exactly.
you're competing, um, and so yeah, I think in this term, uh, uh, this
This is
give
very useful for us
yeah,
because we are
this
busy,
give a lot
and
of advantage.
exactly,
Sorry.
we are busy and we play every 2 days, so we don't have to waste time like this. So this is very interesting to get the files very quick. And the second part of the InStats strength, it's they already break down the game for you, so you can have data immediately after the game, and you can start the analysis and start to work immediately after the game. And for me, I'm going to talk about after, but the XML files was a huge help for us. I'm going to explain you after. And the last part, it's you can go beyond the score. You can go beyond the box score. Sorry. You can go very specific analysis, and you can have a picture of your opponents, a real good picture of your opponents. Okay, I'm gonna now show you my method with InStat and how I work to get those information and to break down the game. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you, okay, I will, for example, I will work on the Belgian national team, and I'm gonna just write the name of the Belgian national team, and you can go with this. After you got this page, I don't know, you can see my screen very well. It's okay.
Yes, yes, we can see your
Okay.
screen without any problem. Everything
Perfect.
clear. Thank you.
So after that, the first things that I will look it's to get those information with the advanced filter, and I'm gonna select which game or which competition it's good for me, which competition I wanna break down. So this is the FIBA Eurobasket, like I said, 2017, and I'm gonna select how many games I want. I take all the games, and they play 5 games on this tournament, and we get this information. We got the average and the statistic on the top. This is very interesting because he give you, like I said, a picture of the statistic and analysis really quick. And after that, what is very useful for me is to show opponent stats too, because you can show how the Belgian national team defend. But like I say, I'm gonna focus on the strategy, on the breakdown, the strategy. So for me, it's interesting to get the set play, the out of bounds, and the defensive rule. So we'll download the three the three old game they play, like Russia, Latvia, and Great Britain, and I'm going to break down this game with the very analyst, the focus on the set play, and I'm going to just watch the two last game and take notes on this, like back in the day, in the old school way, to just feel the team. So on the three game against Russia, Latvia, it could be 2 hours, 2.5 hours, sometimes 3 hours if I'm very specific on one thing to break down a game. And that's why I just break down 2 game, maximum 3 if I got time, but 3 game of the team. And it doesn't give you the big picture of the team. So when you can break down 5 game, it's a game changer because the work is more effective. Okay, so I show you. You can just click on the video full game. Oh, sorry, it takes time here. Okay, don't worry. And you got the game here when you select the full game. After that, you can download the old episode and you can have the game. And with this, you can already go with the ball score, and I'm going to show you like I did with the XML files. In the XML files here, I'll show you where it is here. The most interesting thing is you can choose what you want on your XML. This is very interesting. You can, for me, I select the field goals. Because you have to know, you have to have all the sequence when they score or when they doesn't score, but when they got the shoot or a turnover, or all the field goals as possible. And I click on the other action, and I select offensive and defensive sequences to get all the sequences, all the action of the game, and I select both the team. You download this XML files. And I link with the video in SportsCode because I use SportsCode 2 to my analysis. And this is a timeline. You can see all the sequences of the games. It's it's like I say, the time saver, and all the sequences, all the sequence, all the offense and defense are already sequenced. So I go to the matrix, and you can see on the matrix, you have all the sequence, all the offensive action for both team when they score 2 points, 3 points, and blah, 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 blah. And for me, I take all the Belgium offensive action and on the Serbia offensive action, and I start to break down. So I put it on my organizer like this, and I have all the sequences from Belgium and Serbia. Belgium in offense, Serbia in offense. But Serbia is offense, it means it's Belgium is defense. So I take this for the 3 whole games, like that, and after I just watch and take notes and take sequences like back in the day for the two last game. And I select this. It's my edition. I read the sequences.
Bryan, excuse me. We cannot see your screen. Could you share it, please?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you
Great.
see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it now. Thanks.
Perfect. So I repeat, I'm going on the organizer. I select the sequences. I take on the video here. Not like this, but like this, just one thing here. And I can just see all the Belgian offensive action. And I tried, did you hear the sound or not, Nikita?
Yes,
Nikita?
yes.
You hear the sound of the video?
Yes.
Okay, well, don't worry. So
no, Mm-hmm.
This is a set. This is a set play of Belgium on the first way, and you can see it's finished by a 2 point outside the pants of Alexis Elvel. And these sequences, I have the code. I say, okay, this set play is 1-up. Okay, I put it here, and it is Axel Ervel highlights, and I put on the Axel Ervel where it is here. So I did that for all the clips, all the sequences, and I do my job like this. And all the sequences, I put it and I put it in a box here, and I say, okay, this is 1-up, this is 5-side, this is time down, and all for the set play. And maybe it is a fast break situation or transition situation, and I break down the game like this. After that, I'm doing the set well with something with the defensive situation, and you can see here. Okay, this is a first pick and roll situation. After that, they reverse the ball. Second pick and roll defenses, and you can see, oh, this is a switch. They switch. Okay, and it's finished by foul. Okay, it's very interesting. I'm gonna put it here on the pick and roll switch, and I'm gonna select all the situation like this. And I did the same way for players, like I said, set play, sideline and baseline out of bounds, defense, and that's it. And when I finish my job with a 3 game, it took me just maybe 1 hour and a half, maybe 2 hour maximum to see all the clip for 3 games. And when I finish that, I go back in the platform, in the InStat platform, where it is here. I'll go back in the platform, in the InStat platform, and I download the 2 last game here, and I just watch the game. And when something is very interesting, when I see something very interesting, I select the clip and I put it on my organizer. And this is what how I did with the breakdown. So okay. Now the thing is very interesting. Now it's another game changer in the InStat platform. You can have all the play type of the team or the play type of the players. But this is very interesting for me to get all the play type to the team, to get a good picture of the team, and to see, okay, this is Belgium here, the play type is here. And maybe, I don't know if it's okay, it's not take too long. They score a lot of fast break situation and pick and roll. That's mean when I talk when I have meeting with the staff, I say, okay, this is a weakness. This is the main weakness of this team. They score a lot on the fast break situation. How we supposed to do to stop their fast break situation? And the same thing for the pick and roll and for the screen off and the offensive rebound. So this make this easy to make a comparison and to evaluation to get a performance evaluation. Okay, and now the second part of the job is how can I find players information. So I was in the first step focused on the team information, the team the collective information to get all the set play, because it's a bet. They will maybe play with the same set play they got in the Eurobasket. And now I will focus on the player information, because this is very important to know how the player are efficient to alert and to be our player focus on the opponents. So you got in the with the groups, you got more than two players to break down, and more than 6 leagues. And you want to get footage and statistic to give the information to the coaching staff and for sure for the player. That means a lot. if I'm not owner of I'm not owner, but if I'm not get InStat to help me on my job, it would be a superhero work because you have to break down too many games to see the 12 players of the team. And like I said, it's not NBA or EuroLeague player are very easy to get the video. It's a player who play, for example, in the Bulgaria team or the Belgian team or the Bosnia team, and this kind of video is very difficult for us to get. So thanks InStat, because you can have all the video available on the platform, and it's easy to see a player. I'll give you an example. This is Alexander Lasic. He played for the Bosnia national team, and he played in Bosnia in the Koper Primorska. So to start my work and to give the most information as possible to the coaching staff and to the player, I do the same way with the team, and I select games I want to break down. Maybe I'm gonna show you with 5 or 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games to break down and to understand. And you have the statistic like this. You have the box score. You can go beyond the box score to see with the pressure combinations, the additional data, the defense against shooting combination, the efficiency is very interesting. The efficiency, I like it because I like to know the number of possession. I like to know the plus minus of the players, the net rating, and the offensive and defensive efficiency to get a good picture of the players. And after that, it's very interesting to get the play tip and to know what is the weakness of the player. You can see this is catch and shoot, transition, and catch and drive. So it's a outside player who catch and attack most of the time. And after that, you can go on the video summaries and select videos to get an information. So I like to select the 2-point made, the 3-point made, the assist, the turnover, the offensive rebound he took, and on defense, the 2 points, all the made shot they pay against him with already the blockade shot, and like the same thing for the 3 points, made shot and blockade shot, and you can still see the steal. To the steal. After that, you got 92 sequences of him to analyze. And when you analyze this, you got this page. You can see the player in the Bosnia League, and you can see how he play. Here you see he cut behind the defense back. Okay, this sequence is very interesting for me. Look, I select him. I select this sequence. I can already just cut the sequences if the sequence is too long, and I continue my job like this. And I see this is a defense situation. Okay, so him. Okay, he made a steal. Okay, and this is very interesting because I can, okay, this sequence doesn't good for us and for the coaching staff, and I'm gonna try to select sequences very significant of the players. And after that, with the statistic I got, I can put it on my scouting report, because when I said, like I said, you can choose the league and you can have a mix of the statistic if you think it's better to understand. Maybe sometime you can mix only games he win or only games he lose. You can choose the league, like the Adriatic League is better than I don't know, but to understand the EVA league, or you can choose and pick the league you want to analyze, and you have the statistic, and it's helped me for my scouting report to put statistic very interesting, very got a good impact to know the players. So I select him, I put it on my organizer, and after I got maybe 10, 15, 20 seconds of a player, and I just saw, I make my analyze of the player, and I reduce to show the player at 5, 6 clips, and I show all the roster in the video. Okay. Now let's continue. After that, the question is, when I done my job with the analytic, how can I use InStat for okay, sorry, for our team and our players to improve, to make them improve. So the summary reports they send us after each game are very useful, because you can have the statistic and the comparison between teams on the tournament, and you can know what is your team's strength and your team weakness. And after that, I'm going to tell you about the how I used to be efficient and to improve and to get a good player development. So here is the summary report they send us, and they break down, and they take information of all the player of the World Cup. Of the World Cup. So after that, you can compare yourself by with all the other team. So it's very interesting for us to get the information, like I don't know, the pain points. Okay, you can say our pain points in offense, we are 21 in the ranking. Okay, how we can improve on that? We can looking for. I love to looking for the pick and roll and the post up. Okay, where it is. For the pick and roll situation, you can have pick and roll under and pick and roll roller. You can see, okay, the France, and we are the first one in the pick and roll under on the competition. It is very interesting. It is the summary report we got in the World Cup, but also it was the same in the qualification. And you can compare by yourself against the team you face. And it's very interesting, because if you are good on the play type, you can say, okay, this is our strength, and how you can improve our strength. And if you are not like for example, catch and shoot is not our weakness, it's a weakness. Sorry, you can say, okay, let me see all the video of the catch and shoot, and why the catch and shoot is not, it's a weakness. And after that, I go here and I go on the France page, and I'm gonna say, okay, this is our games, our statistic. Okay, where are we better and where we are not good, and what I can show to our coaching staff or our player to be good and to improve. And it's very easy to do scouting, and when we make the meeting to talk about. And the most important and interesting thing is for the player. So I can select players, like for example Théo Malédon, and I can see if I want in one game all the minutes he played. And it's very interesting, because after that, if I want to share with him, some clips are very interesting, I select and I pick clips very interesting for him, and I go just share on this, just with his mail and send, and he can have the clips and follow the links without InStat account. And it is very interesting for us because we can directly exchange with this. And like we are in tournaments, we don't have a lot of time to spend in the practice and in the court. So we have to be efficient with the video to put some information very efficient to the player directly, and he can improve just by watching his game. So we done this for the video and the player development. Okay. I hope I was as clear as possible. Now, if you want, Nikita, I can answer the question if you got question.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, Brian. First of all, I think you can stop sharing your screen.
Okay.
Yeah, and above all, I would like to really appreciate the effort. Yeah, because like you covered so many topics. You covered scouting, you covered video analytics, you covered statistics, you covered player development, you covered coaching. And I can't believe it. Like I mean, for so limited time, you shared with us so many a lot of really useful information, especially like from a point of view of a national team, of an elite national team. Yeah, because like previously, I think you finished the World Cup as with bronze medals. Yeah, like
Yeah.
and this is an outstanding result. Um um, so yeah, questions. Uh, uh, I don't know. After such detailed conversation, I really don't know what to ask. Like maybe to offer you a contract with Instat because like you know the platform even better than me. Uh, yeah. So I don't know. Like my question will be will if you use our shooting charts because like like in my opinion like from what I saw it was the only point you didn't cover because like you use statistics, you use videos. By the way, like I really enjoyed like how the way you use XML, and I also have a question have a next question about XML. So the first question: do you use shooting charts? Yeah, that we provide
Yeah.
for teams, for players, because like you said, like for example, okay, you mentioned that your team wasn't so efficient as other teams during the World Cup in catch and shoots. Yeah, so in my opinion, it would be interesting, yeah, to go to the profile of a team, just yeah, select those games we need, like you showed, yeah, and then like select only catch and shoots and see like okay why what happened so maybe it was I don't know, bad decision, maybe it was forced by the opponent to make bad shots, yeah, to attempt bad shots, yeah, to attempt contested shots, yeah, or I don't know, like maybe there was our energy, so maybe we should change, I don't know, priorities. Who's our sniper? Yeah, main sniper. I don't know. Like the question
Yeah.
is if you use a shooting chart and how you use it.
Yeah, I would try to explain how I work well on the beginning of the Windows qualification, where I have not too much of information. But after that, after the second or the third Windows, I got more information. Even if the team are a little bit changed each Windows, we got a better information and better picture to the team. So, like you said, I use the shooting chart to see where the opponents are efficient and where and how they use the balance between 3 point and 2 point to be efficient in offense. So I use it for this, and this is very useful for me because you can see the percentage, and when like I said, when you got more games, more information, and more information while stick to the team you're gonna be face off, it's very interesting to know this information, and the shooting guard helped me a lot, but not in the beginning of the window, the qualification windows, but on the second time when you play on the second leg, and when you have more information. So
Yeah.
I use it.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for answering. Yeah, and the second question will be about XMLs. Yeah. So, you showed us your method. Yeah, your manner to work with the XML. So you
Mhm,
select actions. Yeah, and then you group it by defensive and offensive actions, and then you download the XML,
mhm,
import it to SportsCode, and synchronize it with video. But in the meantime, there was a way also in our XMLs to download possessions, because like you said that first of all you scouting set plays, yeah, like
yeah,
calls, etc. Yeah,
mhm,
and
exactly.
isn't wouldn't be easier, yeah, to scout set plays from possessions, not from actions. Like if you go to the could you again
Yeah,
share your screen
share
and go
my
to the
screen.
box score and
Okay,
open XML? So just to understand what I'm talking about.
this on possession, you say?
Yeah, yeah, just open XML. Yes, possessions.
Okay,
Yes, and here you can like select home team, away team. Yeah, and then
yeah,
just download. And then in matrix you will see sequences. Yeah, only of possessions.
okay.
Wouldn't be like if you download all possessions, wouldn't be easier to make an analysis, to make scouting of set plays instead of actions. So this is
Okay,
the
first of all, you just learned me something. I did not know about the possession. But the second thing, it was very useful for me to sometime just select 2 point made, because if I want to break down another game, like a 6 or 7 game, for me, I have to be very efficient and very quick. And to be very quick, I'm gonna just show where they score, where they are efficient. So I select 2 point made, 3 point made, 3 point made when they make a foul, and very sequences, very useful to put on the video meeting, and you give to the coaching staff and to the player. So sometimes I'm just select sequences when they score a point to be more bang. When I put this sequence on the meeting, and the our players see they score after a good ball movement, it's very interesting to show that, rather than they miss a layup or they turn over the ball. So I did like this when I want to go very quickly on the 6 or 7 game, I break down.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And it was. I'm happy that I was useful. Yeah, that you could know
Yeah,
something
thank you,
in the same.
thank you, Nikita.
Thank you, Brian. Yeah. So let's pass to questions that we have in the chat. The first question is from Mohamed Lamin. Bonjour, Mohamed. He asks a question for me. How much does the subscription cost for 1 year? So,
Not expensive.
Mohammed, yeah, like we have like different options, and we have three types of subscriptions: limited, I'm sorry, unlimited, limited per 5 countries, limited per one country. We have reports, and like it's a point of discussion. First of all, like we usually ask our customers what they need exactly, yeah, to provide them so we listen to our customers to try to provide them with the best service upon their needs and upon their budget, yeah. And first of all, I would like to, if possible, yeah, to speak with you, so you can reach out to me over email. So my email is available under the in the description of a YouTube of a description of this conversation, so you can reach out to me directly, or you can reach out to our sales department in the website, and then guys will help you with the pricing, with the presentation, with everything you need. Yeah, according to your needs and according to the budget that is available in your club, in your organization. Yeah. Also, Mohammed asks, Bryan, right? After working with InStat, what is your method for presenting the results to coaches and players?
Like I said, I mix InStat with SportsCode, and I use SportsCode to make an organizer, and after make my meeting with the coach and with the coach. I already select short sequences, very impactful to make the coaching staff understand how the team is an opponent player. But you can also do it with InStat, with just select the sequences you want. You can do it InStat and put after on the VLC or QuickTime to read and to put maybe in the points on the Keynote presentation, and you can use InStat. You don't have to get SportsCode and InStat to work. You can only work with InStat. But for me, it's the mix and the balance with the both is very interesting, because I can do something in live when I work with SportsCode that I can do with InStat.
Okay, thank you, Brian. Yeah, the next question is from Virgil Lopez. Hello, Virgil. Welcome.
Hello.
Brian, do you work with code windows report in sports code after you took the information on Instead?
No, I didn't work like this, but I know other assistant coach who make that. They make a qualification the report windows in a report. Sorry, report windows, and they took the information of Instat to put it on the sports code. But for me, if you select the good information directly in Instat, you don't have to analyze the statistic after on the sports code. If I want to get some information, I would go directly on the platform and the Instat, and I get all the data and all the statistics I want. For me, it's like you make two jobs in the same way. I use Instat platform to get those statistics, and after that, I use postcode to get my organizer to make the video and to make the meeting for the coaching staff.
Yeah. Thank you, Brian. Um, yeah. So we have also a question from Andrew Lutz. Uh, what would you say is the most important aspect that Instat has that other programs don't have? Like, what is I don't know to whom Andrew referred this question, to me or to Brian. So so I will also try to answer it. So in my opinion, like, there are a lot of advantages and differences we provide. First of all, I think like we provide the most complete solution. Yeah. So in this solution, uh, um, you can do scouting, you can do video editing, you can do player statistics, team statistics, etc., etc. Yeah, and I think in our system, one of the best advantages that you can select games. Yeah, so
Yeah,
if you need one game, let's just
exactly.
select one game. If you need like three games, usually like coaches, they do like 3, 5, 7, maximum 10 games. Yeah, yeah, and depends on the level of the competition, because like there are like different types of teams. There is a so one aspect is when you say about the team that competes only in the French league. Yeah, and other and there is completely different picture when we speak about let's say, I don't know, Asvel or Nanterre or Power Test. Yeah, those teams who compete in different competitions in the same season. Yeah, so if you need and the level of competition, different leagues is different. Yeah. um, and one day you need only EuroLeague, other day you need only EuroCup, the third day you need only FIBA champions. Like then on the weekend we need only domestic competition. Yeah, and so you don't waste your time. Like you just make a few clicks, and then you select that amount of games you need, and then you just do statistical analysis, you do analytics, you do videos, etc., etc. So this will be my question, my
and,
answer.
and,
Sorry. Yeah,
and for
Brian.
me, the difference is just you say a little bit, but it's just easy. It's easy to get some information. It's easy to just put the name of players of a team, and after you got all the information, it's very easy to understand. The platform is very easy to work with, and easy is the word for me for my answer.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like Brian said, the platform has a really friendly interface, and
Yeah,
any kind of coach can understand that. Like it doesn't matter
exactly.
if you're old school coach, or if you're like young coach as Brian, like that who doesn't have any problems working with modern technologies. I mean, like
Yeah,
you cannot imagine like modern basketball without technologies. Yeah. And even if you're not like into technologies, it won't be a problem for you to understand how to use InStat. Yeah. And moreover, we have live support, and Brian can, I don't know, prove us that during the World Cup he reached out to me like many times, like, Ikeda, can you send me this and that? And I was always on his side, like, I don't know, Brian.
yeah,
Um, I hope I
exactly. You,
uh,
you
uh,
you help us. You deserve a part of the medal.
like I deserve only a T-shirt from France national team. That's it. Like I will be happy. um, okay, so let's check if we have any other questions um, in the chat. Um, no, I think it was the last one. Thanks for to everybody who joined the webinar. I think I want to believe that you enjoyed it. So just stay tuned. Soon we will inform about our new guest, Brian. Thank you so much. It was so friendly. It was really enjoyable. I mean, uh, I don't know.
Thank
Like
you.
your presentation was wonderful. Your conversation was outstanding. Yeah, and I really enjoyed like speaking to you, speaking with my friend, and I'm wishing you the best. I wishing the best to each and every one who joined the webinar. Stay safe. Take care of yourself and your family. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon. Thank you. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.